Yes, there are consequences behind every decision and every choice. And there are greater consequences that come along with addiction. See, addiction is a road to nowhere. Addiction is wanting more and more instant gratification. Well, how do you know all this information, Mr. Davis? Because I was once you. Yes, I was. And I want to say that it's only by God's grace and His mercy that I sit here in front of you today. And I'm not at Forest Hill Cemetery. I'm not a memorial on somebody's street corner. I'm not on methadone mile or in somebody's recovery facility. Now, let me say this to you, right? Even that would be awesome because I still would have another opportunity to do something different, to make a change in my life. Everybody makes decisions and choices, and we don't make all the right decisions, but we're not going to make all the wrong decisions either. And recovery is possible. Yes, it is. It's possible. But you have to begin to admit that you have a problem. And I'm urging that young man, that young woman, that if you having an issue right now, to address that issue. Because if you don't address that issue now, it's going to become harder down the line. Now, I don't know if any of you, and I'm talking to the young folks now, how many of you had friends that are no longer here because they tried something, because they wanted to fit in, but they're no longer here? Think about that for a minute. Let that soak in. But that wasn't you. But guess what? It could be you if you decide to continue to do some things that are really not good for you. And talking about that gateway, once we pass through that gate and once we give ourselves to that particular world up here, it's a hard return. And once again, talk about the consequences. The consequences are hungry, angry, lonely, and tired. Fear, doubt, anger, envy, jealousy. We're emotional beings. Every human on this planet has emotions. And emotions, if we don't understand them, they're going to control us. And I understand that for some of us, we weren't taught that at a particular age. No, we were not. And maybe you were not taught about how to identify your emotions. Emotional intelligence is so important. And why is that? Because once you get in control of your emotions, can't nobody control you. But by you not having control of your emotions, you're going to be reactive. And a lot of our friends, and including some of mine, reacted instead of responding and are no longer here today with us. Every day I'm seeing I'm seeing our young leaders of tomorrow. Because see, we're phasing out and we're going to phase out. You have to be the ones that carry that torch. You have to be the one that bring about some effective change. And not just for you, your brother, your sister, your cousin, or that friend that you say is a friend. Because if you don't do it, the decision and the choice is going to be made for you, and you're going to have to follow that. Don't you want to have a voice? Don't you want to lead? And as they say, there's two type of people in the world: those that lead and those that want to be led. And it's okay to want to be led, but you got to make sure, right, that that person that you following is moving upward, not downward in a spiral or living in a dark place. And keep this in mind, young folks. Sometimes you got to go to that dark room in order to develop a picture, a greater picture for yourself.